Hey everyone, Boy Rocks World here. Today I'm going to give you a basic lesson on like 5 or 6 most common chords that you're going to find in playing guitar. These chords are all over in a bunch of different songs. Particularly if you're playing praise and worship music, you're going to take and find these chords a lot. So the first chord I'm going to show you is going to be called an E minor. Now this chord is very deep. Sounds really good, and it's one of the simplest chords you can play. What you're going to do is you're going to take your first finger, you're going to put that on the A string, which is your second from top, on the second fret. You're going to take your middle finger and put that on the D string, which is the, right below the A string, on the second fret as well. You're going to put the E string, the top one, all the way down. And that there is an E minor. Now, the next chord I'm going to show you is a little bit trickier, but you'll still get the hang of it. It's called an A minor. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your first finger again. This time it's going to go on the B string, which is second to last, on the first fret. You're going to take your middle finger, it's going to go on the D string, on the second fret. And then you're going to take your ring finger, which is going to go on the G string, second fret. The G is right below D. And you're going to play from the A string down. Now the next chord is a C major. Now this one you don't really have to move your hand a whole lot. Just take and move your ring finger up from the G to the A string on the third fret. The stretch is going to be a little bit hard at first, but you're going to get it. You're going to play from the A string down. That's a C major. Now, the next chord is going to be a D major. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take your first finger again, and you're going to put it on the second fret on the G string. You're going to take your middle finger, put it on the second fret on the high E string, the very bottom one, closest to your leg when you're playing the guitar. And then you're going to want to take your ring finger and you're going to put it on the B string, which is right in between the two other strings that you have fretted already. You're going to put that on the third fret. You're going to play from the D string down. That's a D major. Now the next one gets a little bit trickier. There's a few different variations of it. It's called G major. My favorite variation goes like this. You can take your pinky, put it on the third fret of the high E string, take your ring finger, put it on the third fret of the B string, take your first finger, put it on the second fret of the A string, and take your middle finger and put it on the third fret of the low E string. You can play all of the strings now. Sounds really full, really nice, and so it's actually my favorite chord. Now the next one gets hard, really hard, but you're going to get the hang of it, so don't worry. It just takes practice. It involves what's called barring. Now what barring is you're going to take your first finger and you're going to block off all or most of the strings on a particular fret. For this chord, B minor, what you're going to do is you're going to start at the A string second fret, and you're going to take and use your first finger to block off all of the strings on the second fret. That's going to be really hard at first, but you're going to get the hang of it. Now you want to take your middle finger and you're going to put it on the third fret on the B string. And you take your pinky, put that on the fourth fret of the G string, and you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put that on the fourth fret of the D string. And you're going to play all the strings from A down. That's a B minor. So again, you have your C, your A minor, your D, your G, your E minor, and your B minor. I hope that helps. Thanks. See you next time.